Hi everyone! So today we are going to make guacamole. So what you will need is an avocado, obviously, some tomato, an onion, you can do red or white, a lime, some spices, some salt, pepper, and cumin, some salsa, and then corn chips. So we're going to start off by pinning the avocado. There we go. And then I like to cube it. I usually go like 2 down and 3 across. And then it's just super easy. You can scoop it out with a fork or a spoon. It usually all comes out. And we'll do the other one. So just super easy. Like that. Scoop this one out. And then next we will cut up the tomato. I love tomato, so I prefer it like kind of chunkier, even though we're also putting salsa in, which is tomato based. I still like to have the tomatoes. I think it makes it really fresh. And in the summertime when we make this all the time, it just makes it really good, really fresh, super summery. So that's really good. Here we go. And then for your onion, like I said, you can use red or white. I usually prefer red onion just because it adds a little spice, and that's what I really like. But white onion is a little sweeter, and will also give it really good flavor. So I like to cut it just straight across, and I like to make it pretty small. The white onion, the red onion, I usually leave a little bigger just because of how much I like it. But it's really up to you. If you like it spicier with a little kick, then it's you're better to use red onion. If you want it a little sweeter, white onion is definitely the way to go. So there, get that going. And then you can go ahead, just put it in with your avocado and tomato. Perfect. And then the next thing we can put in is our salsa. I like medium or hot salsa just to make it a little spicier. Traditionally, we use just like the chunkier salsa, but this one we had in the fridge and I wanted to use it up. So this has some jalapeno, some tomatoes, some of the seeds from the jalapeno, so it definitely makes it spicier, some chilies, so it's really good. So I usually add just about 2 scoops. If you want your guacamole to be a little runnier, then you can add more. If you don't want it very runny, then don't add as much. It's really your preference. So this is what it should look like with all of our main ingredients. And then usually what I do is just with a fork, I just mash it up, and you want to make sure that your avocados, when you're picking them out at the store, they're soft. If they're super hard, that not only is it really hard to get out of the skin, but it's really hard to mash, and it just doesn't taste the same. It really doesn't. I don't know. There's something about it that just like a banana, the longer it ripens, the better it tastes. So we just mash it up. You don't have to do a lot of it, but just enough to break the chunks of avocado up. And then I just kind of stir it together like this. So it can be more of like a salad kind of, which I really like. But like I said, if you don't want it like that, then you just cut your ingredients, chop them really fine, and it'll be better. Next, you have your spices. So this is really all to taste. So black pepper, I use pink Himalayan salt. I think it's just gives it a little more flavor. And then cumin. So like I said, it's really just whatever you prefer. Some pepper, some salt, and then cumin. I usually go heavier on the cumin just because I love the flavor of it, and I think it just brings out so much in the guac. So you can mix that all up and mix it in pretty well. Otherwise, you don't want to get a huge bite of cumin or salt. That would be gross. And then finally, you can either leave it on top or mix it in. But if you cut up a lime and then squeeze some juice in, not only does it add a lot of flavor, but it also preserves your guac, so it makes it so that it doesn't become oxidized and turn that nasty brown color. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoy a bowl of guacamole. Thanks for watching.